Yeah, I hope you can hear me, and welcome to this session in which we are continuing to code on our little like UI library slash on the application I made with this library, which is like a little music player implementation. And yeah, I quickly need to open the stream so I can see if someone maybe chats. Okay, nice. All right. So I can show you the application how it currently looks and behaves. So if you press on a playlist, you can see that it's getting loaded, and and basically you can scroll through all of the things in the playlist, and as you can see, if it's like in full screen, the performance is pretty bad. It's not like bad, but something is kind of odd about it. Because I tested this because in here, like on my machine, the hardware is like insanely good. So CPU usage of 0%, but on my ThinkPad, which is like a pretty bad, has pretty bad hardware, we're getting about a CPU usage of about like I don't know, maybe 60% or like 50%, and that's like a lot. And also it doesn't go to like 60 FPS, so that's a problem. I don't know if we want to tackle that problem right now. I mean, we could try and maybe see if it has to do something with the UI library, its renderer. So I think there's like this test folder maybe, or this like wave test main. Okay, so this is like this little test file for, okay, it's C++ for like the library, which is called Lave, so for the UI library. And in here we have like a little test suite. So let's quickly remove all of this testing code and only leave like the initialization and begin and lf end. And what we could do is just render lots of text, I guess. So yeah, we could just do for uint32 ti is equal to 0 is less than like 1000 lf text hello from Lave. This is text, and not with a new line to make it like really messed up. You could say so. I think we just have to do that. main.cpp. So this is basically what you need to do. Okay, this is a text from Lave. Okay, the window lags, but I don't think so. I think that's something to do with either GFW or I don't know, but that's not really a problem. Okay, we kind of cannot scroll. I don't really know why. Maybe we need to do lf next line. But that shouldn't be the case, no. I don't know, we should be able to scroll. What if we just begin a div? So lf div begin, so 50-50 and like 900 or something. So to give the text basically a container. Okay. Maybe because the master div is not scrollable, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so the master div is not scrollable. So I don't know if that's even a good design choice for the master div not being scrollable, because then stuff's not going to be scrollable. I think that should be something that you could specify in the theme. So let's quickly do that. That's pretty easy. So let's go into lf theme, and then bool master diff scrollable and go into LF default theme and say, okay, we can remove that by the way. Theme dot master dot scrollable is equal to true, and then let's say in LF begin state dot theme dot master dot scrollable. Okay, so let's okay, we have this no magic function call. Why? Wait, so no matching function call. I mean, we have a vector s of all of this bullshit and expression result unused. So what is your problem? That should work fine. What the fuck? Ah, there's no comma? Is it because of that? No. What the fuck? I have to begin. Ah, is it because it's an old code base? That could be the case. So let's go into the real lathe thing. Oh, I think into test. Let's see. Okay, so here we have this shit. Right, so here LF begin works normally. So I think that was an old code base. So let's okay, why I have theming. Tested something with theming here. Okay, so LF ends. Okay, don't read that. Corner radius, all of that is completely useless. And okay, so let's say we have a diff that's like, why is the input so weird? Okay, so 0 0 to be quick to them. This feels awkward as fuck. What the fuck? Why is my... Do I have like... What the fuck? Exit? Wait, so if I do that, why is the cursor like... Okay. Yeah, okay, let's not worry about that. So let's... But something is really weird. Feels like I'm not in editing mode. Okay, so that and that. For that I love text. Hello from Dave. I can't open the console. What the fuck? Terminal. So in here. Is this the terminal that's bugging? Test. And let's see. Still, oh my god, bro, what the fuck? Ah, now it's working. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so like that. I left text. Okay, so now let's g.plus that chain. Oh, okay, so GCC that thing, main that thing. Okay, it's perfectly fine. There's no problem at all with that. Yeah, okay, so maybe that you could consider that a problem, that the culling doesn't work correctly. So let's fix that. So item should cull. That should only be called like item should color should kind of have a vector s item size, and then we check if the pointer plus item size dot x, and in here we say item size dot x actually here, right? Okay, so if that's bigger, so take into account the item size basically. And yeah, okay, for text that's kind of hard because we aren't like having the, yeah, I think we should just say 0 for the x. Yeah, I mean in the end it's just like AABB intersects AABB. Is there a function like that? AABB. Okay, so that and that minus item size dot y minus item size dot y dot x. Okay. Item should call its item size. Okay, so for the button it's just like how do we know the thing of the button? LF rect render okay, so pause and size are specified. So let's just say size. Div size. Size as well. Size. No, it's like vector s. Vector s, like the text dot width, text dot height, and now for the text, let's just say vector s. The width is going to be 0 because we don't know the width, so let's just say that. And the height, I mean, we could just do lf get text dimension, but no, that would be like a recursive thing. Yeah, I don't know. So let's say 0 and state dot theme dot font size. Yeah, should be enough, I guess. So vector s 0 state dot theme dot font size. Okay, that's completely unnecessary. Code. Alright, so make and make run. Okay, I forgot to make lathe, so make rebuild run. Alright. Okay. So let's see. Alright. Perfect. So now it culls. It kind of culls everything. Alright, so let's make a real item should cull function. So item should cull, and then we have like static bool ABB intersects ABB lf ABB. Okay, we have something like that already. So A lf ABB. So it's basically like we need to get like the min A, is like a dot pos dot x, yeah, and a dot pos dot y. So min a is basically, yeah, okay. So min a is basically a dot pos, and min I mean max a is just a dot pos dot x plus a dot size dot x and a dot pos dot y plus a dot size dot y, and min b b b b b b, and then we check if basically if a dot pos dot x is greater or equal to min b, so the minimum of b dot x, and a dot pos dot x is smaller than or equal to max b. Yeah. So basically, if min a and min a dot x, max b dot x, and max a dot x, I mean min a dot y, equal min b dot y, and min a dot y is smaller, equal to max b dot x. Alright, so if this intersects, okay, now, and max a dot x is smaller or equal to so the max. Okay, so let's say min b dot x is smaller or equal to, I mean, don't we just need that? Let's say check if a b b. I mean, we could just copy paste, but I don't know. Intersects a b b. 2D. Check if a b b intersects other a b b. Okay, so what the fuck? With pause and size for both ABBs. Yeah, okay. Okay, so overlap on the x-axis and over x. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. So if the okay, so I think this should work. So basically, return that. So let's see. And now in like item should call. And then we just say lfabb item. Item should call, and then we say lfabb dot post is equal to post dot size equal to size. Post lfabb dot post equal to post dot size equal to size. Okay, so lfabb dot post is equal to post size equal to size. Yeah, okay, so here's lfabb dot post is equal to post dot size equal to that. So like that. And item should call now takes in a lfabb item. And if not state.diff call return. And why that let's do this like that? So return false basically. Why does it? Oh my god! Set up top width. It wasn't like indent. No, top width. I don't know. So let's. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Is it with everything? Oh my god. God, man, it's like with all buffers now. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's not care about that for a second. So, return AABB intersects AABB, and it's like the state.currentDiff. .abb, so just see if the if the item intersects the current div, and then also state.currentDiff.id is equal to state.scrollDiff.id. So yeah, so if it not intersects, then it should call. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, so item should call. Okay, so also if item.size.x equal to that, or item.size.y equal to that, then we say yeah. Then we just check for the point intersect ABB. Alright. So let's do bool in intersect is equal to bool intersect, and then if the size is not set, we will say intersect is equal to point intersects ABB. And the point is like item.pos state.currentDiff.abb. So if the item position intersects the current diff, then yeah, okay, so that, and then else intersect is equal to that. Alright, nice. Yeah, and then we say not intersect, basically. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Okay, and in here we will just say and here, yeah, we will just say like that could basically be 0. I mean, -1, -1, or yeah, and then we just say that the position is of like state of font size, because then it would always cull if it reaches the top left corner of the text, which would make it so that we see it disappearing. So let's say we construct an AHB, pos is equal to pos, size is equal to, yeah, so we could call a text dimension, but it's not possible because it would recurse. Because look, lf text dimension of string lf text dimension calls text render simple, which then calls that, so it's like recursive. So we can't do that. So let's just say size is equal to vector s -1, and remove that garbage. And let's say pos equal to vector s pos dot x pos dot y plus state dot font size state dot theme dot font size. Okay. Yeah, okay, we should do get current font dot font size. Okay, nice. So that's basically that. So now only that. So okay, perfect. Now let's rebuild and run. Let's see if we didn't mess up anything. Which we probably did. So let's see. Okay. So it kind of, so it definitely calls, but we can kind of see it. And look at that. That's so. I don't know if you see that on the stream, but it's definitely laggy. So I don't know what's up with that. It's probably that, like, the draw calls are very high, but I don't really know. I think what we need to do for the text is basically say, or is it like for everything? Let's see, for like, okay. I mean, what we could do is just say ABB into where's like item should call, because that it might I mean it would kind of make sense. Oh my god, why is it? Oh, that's so dumb. Oh my god. What kind of would make sense is to just say not the stated current diff, but the yeah, just the window. So because then, I mean, it would kind of lower the performance like a bit, I guess. But it's not that dramatic. So state dot display width, state dot display height. Okay, so let's factor that out. So LFABB window. Hey, and then some Russian text. So let's translate that. Okay. Oh my god. Russian English. Oh, last summer? Is it maybe like a song name? Because I hear some Russian songs. And yeah, I don't know Russian, but I hear Russian songs. I know I'm very weird. But I think that's a song name. Yeah, it's like a song name. Okay, so it's like that song. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a cool song. That's a song title in your collections. Yeah. Yeah, like I am Polish, and like I don't live in Poland, but my mother is Polish, so I speak Polish. And like Russian and Polish are kind of the same, but reading is like very hard because I don't know like the Cyrillic alphabet. So yeah, I'm sorry. So okay, so let's check for the intersection of the window. Like that. And rebuild. Okay. Yeah, and by the way, like rendering Russian text, that was also a thing. Like, yeah, needed a little bit of effort because, yeah, like chars can't store like Unicode data, which is a little bit bad. Okay, so now we call like that. Okay, so now let's see how many draw calls we do. So let's do in LF Flush. Oh, and yeah, okay, in LF Flush, I guess. Yo, what's up? Alright, so I think in here we can yeah, okay, so here we can increase like the we can have like a statistics, okay? So in GG, let's go into here. Let's say let's quickly uint32t draw calls and say state is that a terminal inside Vim. A terminal inside Vim, you mean that I'm using Vim? Yes, I'm using Vim. Okay, and draw calls is equal to 0, and then in LF renderer begin, we will say state.render.draw calls equal to 0. It's not even .render, it's like the normal state.draw calls. Okay, so and LF render end. LF. The fuck was that? Is it? Oh, okay. LF render end. Doesn't it exist? Render begin, and where's like render end? Okay. Okay, so let's do just LF in LF end. So okay, but we only call, I think we call in LF end. Yeah, only then we call LF flush. Okay. Okay, but we can, yeah, okay. So let's say state, because we can always flush. I mean, like flushing is not only done there. So let's just increase draw calls, and in LF end we flush, and then we say state dot draw calls equal to 0. And before that we say printf draw calls, and then say just state dot draw calls. Now let's see. Maybe that's where our performance gap is coming from. But I don't think so, because that renderer is pretty good. And I don't really think so. Or maybe, I mean, it could be some typo, like maybe it's flushing every Okay, so here we have 3 draw calls. And then here we have 4 draw calls. Okay, why do we have 4 draw calls? Now 1. Why are the draw calls varying so much? Now 1. Now 2. Now 1. So... Okay, so why is that a flush called? So basically 1 all the time. And what about that? 2 draw calls. Okay, I'm sorry if you heard some music. Ah, by the way, you can't even see that. How can I display? Okay, so let's do that in here. Okay, here we have 4 draw calls basically. So it's kind of not about the draw calls. I mean, 4 draw calls, that's nothing. But what are they even coming from? I mean, we should be able to render that in... I mean, we could look at the like the quad count. I mean, like the vertex count. So let's say in a flush. Okay, so let's in LFN see if draw calls and then like rendered counts, and that's just like state.render.vert count. Or is there like a quad count? No. Okay, so like a vert count divided by 4. Because actually we have 4 vertices, and by the way, I need to quickly turn on my light because it's getting dark. Okay, so like, yeah, for everything we draw we have. Okay, so 15 things. No, what the fuck? Oh my god, what was that? Okay, so now we are rendering 1 thing. What the fuck? That's impossible. But what was that for a second? Like for a second there were like a million rendered things. Was that because... Okay, I don't know why that was. Have you ever seen Bobo? Yeah, of course. Like it's like beavers going because in Poland there are lots of beavers, and yeah, people are liking them a lot. And now we have rendered count of 100. Okay, that's a lot. But what are those things coming from? Okay, so I mean, it kind of makes sense. Look, we have all of those like effectively one like letter should be a drawn thing. So it doesn't even lag. I mean, I don't know if it's maybe about my laptop because it's maybe extremely bad. Damn, you're only 15. Yeah, Polish memes are my favorites. Yeah. I also really like. I'm only 15. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. So let's remove that. So the render count. Okay, we removed that. I guess rendered. Draw calls. Yeah, we could leave that draw calls thing in just for debugging purposes. I mean, it doesn't do anything. So let's see. Let's kind of do state of data time. And kind of see out that just to make sure. And yeah, building lathe kind of takes a while because it doesn't even like it depends on a lot of things, but it depends on 3 STB image, like I mean 3 STB libraries, which are like STB image resize, and STB TrueType. And though all of those libraries are kind of okay. So okay, now I think we got like a drop in frame time. Okay, no, it's always like 16 milliseconds. Oh yeah, 16 milliseconds. But I mean, we I don't really know how, but somehow we could GFW swap interval, but that kind of doesn't work. Because I think it's because of my window manager, because Ragnar doesn't have support for setting swap intervals for windows. So I think if we say 0, there shouldn't be any vsync. Do you also like game dev or more on systems programming? I like systems programming, game dev, application programming. I like all of them. I did a lot of game engines in the past. So yeah, I also like that. Oh no, that works actually. Okay, cool. Okay, now the scroll is also completely different. And yeah, I don't 0.0, so this looks like very, I think it was probably just because, okay, but now like my graphics card is like, because the problem is, you see, the problem is that, okay, so now my graphic card like is really getting hot and loud, but the problem is if we set that to 1, so that's where it should be. So let's make run. So if we set that to 1, the problem is that I have a 144 Hertz monitor, and this for 144 Hertz, what should be the delta time between frames? Yeah, so what is that? Which is approximately 7, and this is 16. So yeah, okay, so that's obviously like that. So let's say let's not do that, let's do that, and let's go to so that's what we should have. So 0.006, but we get that because, like, I don't know, but yeah, like the fucking my system thinks that I have a 60 Hertz monitor. Like maybe ChatGPT, I don't really like asking ChatGPT things because it's a little bit boring, but maybe he knows how to set game engines. Damn, you're very far at your age already. Yeah, thank you, man, thank you. Like I did like a few game engines, I think. So I have like, I think like 5 game engines or something. So Blind was like a game engine, and Blind is like basically just that was like 2 years ago. I just followed the game engine series of what was he called? The channel. And so Blind, and then we have like Kalmar, and Kalmar was like my first own engine, which I was like yeah, I think I always like wanted to have minimal dependencies and all of that things. And then I I wasn't like making any progress anymore, and then I like followed the game engine series for something and then restructured it. So yeah, and then the real engine that I really did on my own was Hengine, which was an engine in C. And yeah, that was a pretty cool thing. And yeah, it was like an engine with minimal dependencies. And I think it was like, was it a 3D engine? I think no, it was like an only 2D engine. But I kind of want to make a game engine again, maybe in the future, to really shoot the bird off. Oh, I don't know how to call that. But yeah, to make one that's really, really good. Because I made so much game engines, and yeah, like I made this window manager, UI library. I don't know, I really liked making this UI library, and it's not really done. Kind of done, but there are a lot of things. For example, input fields. For input fields, I need to work on those. Are you still using pJulius pcom fork? No, I'm not. Do I use pcom? Yeah, okay, so I just use pcom. So the normal pcom. Pcom pJulius, I don't use that anymore because of, yeah, I think it was because I don't want to have some animations anymore. But maybe it would be like cool to check that out again, because it's not that bad. Okay, so let's head the swap interval to 1. Was it like already? Okay. So, I mean, there's no real lag, you know. It's pretty smooth. And also the scrolling with smooth scroll from Lathe is also pretty cool. So, it's kind of cool. Test XO Defender once if you want it. It's pretty solid. XO Defender? What do you mean with XO Defender? Let me Google that. So XO Defender. What is that? So it doesn't give me anything. Pcom fork. Okay. XO Defender pcom fork. Okay. That's a guy and he fucked pcom. Okay. Yeah, I will bookmark that, so maybe we'll try that later. I also saw the kind of aesthetic you have with now with some Twitch streamer. I also saw the kind of aesthetic you have now with some Twitch streamer. What do you mean? Explain what you mean. I don't really get it. But yeah. So what could we do else? I mean, one thing that I wanted to do is like having a real config file. So yeah, and also one thing, how to clear OpenGL color, but not with like RGBA, but with Hex. So basically, how to get that? Okay, so yeah, you basically byte do like the byte shift thing. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So let's have a thing where we do, because as of now we have like very minimalistic and dark aesthetic. Now I know what you mean. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like that. I mean, I'm changing my aesthetics a lot, but I really like that. His name Tech256 on Twitch. Okay. Take 256 Twitch. Okay. Cool thing, cool thing. Alright. So let's remove all of this. And the color brightness. Okay, we can leave that. I guess. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, so let's say type def struct color. And that's basically a unsigned char. So basically a unit 8 T RGBA. And so that, and you also stream on Twitch? No, I always stream on YouTube. I stream on YouTube. Yeah. So that's color. Okay, so let's maybe say I love color. And style of color. And always, so we take color. Okay, so we give a lot of colors. So let's say I love color. I love color. Basically, always if we say, okay, so that's kind of, I mean, every vec4s is a color, is it? I mean, it should be. So let's say lf color. So just replace vec4s lf color. So now there shouldn't be any vec4s anymore. Okay, so that's kind of a big. Okay, now we have 20 errors. So let's say vec4s. Kind of every vec4s should be like a color. Yeah, so let's say except for this, so let's say vec4s. So let's remove vec4s. Say lf color G. And now we have 20 errors. Okay, so that's wrong. So let's say vec4s, vec4s, and vec4s. Alright, so now what about that? So 0 to 1 to RGB color.r. Okay, so that's kind of, that's not something we need. Christian Lee, welcome to the stream. Okay, and instead of that we say lf color. Yeah, I mean we could do some lf color brightness function. So lf color brightness, lf color lf color brightness. So like that. And what it basically does is it returns lf color r times brightness color dot g dot brightness and color dot b dot brightness RGB. Okay, and then color dot a. Okay, so basically lf color brightness color. What was that? Like 0.8? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, fuck. Alright, so let's just go back. 1.1, perfect. So let's say 1 color RGB. Okay, so I think we can just do that. I mean, color RGB is completely unnecessary, so let's just say just color. Oh my god, color. Alright, so let's say color RGB color. Alright, so why is that? I don't know. Okay. Color darkened is just like oh my god, my brain is lagging at the moment. Color, and color is just props.color, and lf no color also. So what is lf no color? Lf no color is just removed. Okay, perfect. So let's say hash define lf no color, lf color 0 0 0 0. Okay, what's the problem with that? Implicit conversion. Alright, so let's say 125. LF color brightness. Default theme color is equal to that. Didn't we have that? We didn't. So that's, I mean, we could just say that. LF, so text color, okay. So hash define LF what? LF color 255, 255, 255, 255. What is the color scheme? It's like monochrome. Yeah, like monochrome in Envy chat. 0 0 0. So yeah, just basic constants for yeah, handling color. Like this is basically the color update. See, because the color system was pretty bad because it was like in back force, and that's pretty weird. So now we have a separate color struct, which is pretty good, I guess. Okay, we have 1 0 too much. So like that. I have red. Alright, so here we have 1 0 too much as well. Yeah, okay, this is LF blue. Okay. Cool. LF max diff, so that's also pretty unimportant. We don't need that anymore. LF primary item color. Okay, so let's do that. And okay, like that. Like that. 6 arrows to go. Hover color. Redefinition of hover color. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to okay, so let's say hover color RGB again. Oh my god. I mean, we could just say hover color Hover color RGB everywhere. Redefinition of hover color RGB. Oh no, that's not correct. Let's say vec as hover color. Hover. No, that one works. So let's just make it by hand. Oh my god, okay, so hover color RGB, 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 okay, RGB, RGB, and RGB. Yeah, so basically we made a big mistake of removing the RGB of every color. Okay, no, I thought that was maybe a little bit more. So that looks pretty nice. What is the difference between those? It's basically nothing. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of dumb. I mean, we should kind of... Okay, no, there is a difference. It's like the ID thing. Yeah. Okay, I think that's not too bad. So now we don't have any errors anymore here, but now in here... Hello? Compiler? Give me some errors. Then I'm going to make... Ah, look at those sweet errors. Maybe like restart. Okay, so it indexes. Too many errors emitted. Okay, so background color is another color. No variable. Okay, so this is a background color. That's an out of color now. So okay, let's kind of say, yeah, if I was a Emacs user and had like cool Emacs plugins, I think that would be a lot easier, because Emacs has a lot of nice functionalities for some things like those, and which Vim is kind of lacking. Yeah. Okay, so I love color. Okay. 255, 255, 255, 255. Div props. I like color. Just like that. And about those. And props of color is equal to color. Like that. And also now we have to do 255 after like every attribute value, because yeah, we have lots of yeah, we now have also an A in our color struct, which we do you plan to create your own code editor from scratch? Actually, that was the plan that I had for Lissa. So Lissa was called Zyn editor, because I thought Zyn was a cool name. And and look here, like we have that, and then transform to music player, lol. And I can show you how the text editor was. I don't know anymore. Maybe it wasn't even a real text editor, but it was also made with Lathe. Lathe being very in its early stages back then, so it's not looking very good. So let's see, git clone Lissa Zyn editor. Cd Zyn editor. Okay, it has a make file? No, that's not possible. Ah, oh my god, bruh. Oh my god, bruh. Oh my god, it's whatever. So it's an editor, and then we just basically check out that commit, and then go into scripts. Yeah, we had this weird build system where we just need to do build run. Okay, and I don't know even if it. Okay, it builds. Okay, so we are created with new and open. Okay, let's say new. File, let's call it main.c. Create. File already exists. Oh, I mean, okay, what about open? Because, I mean, we already created it. Open, main, or let's say like, what is a file? Okay, so let's say // because we're in the bin directory. Okay, let's help us a bit. So Zyn editor, and let's say /lave.c. Maybe it crashes. Oh, nice. What the fuck is that? But we can kind of see the source code of lave. But we can't really edit files. And if the scrolling would work, it would be pretty cool, I guess. Just like a file viewer. But yeah, that wasn't finished. And then we have like general music play functionality stuff. So I can show you how